Okay, so good evening, everyone. My name is Robin Sullivan. I'm a very blessed Diamond Senior Ruby Ambassador with Plexus, and I am going to be leading you guys tonight in a call about our gut health product training. Training sounds kind of teachery. I used to be a teacher, so that's kind of my thing, but I absolutely love doing this call every month because years and years and years and years into this, almost 9, I have learned so much about these products, about our body system, about our overall health. And so I feel really empowered every month to pass this information along to new people who join us. So almost 300 people joined our wellness community last month. And so we welcome you if you're brand new. One of my biggest goals in doing a call like this every single month is to hopefully you walk away from this call knowing how to take your products correctly in order to get optimal results. And I'll talk to you about that in just a second. And also, I want you all to be able to confidently walk away from this call being able to explain to someone what it means to be focusing on your gut health, because it really does mean for a lot of people. It seems kind of funny when you say focusing on my gut health. Make sure everybody's muted. Can you make sure you're muted when you hop on, guys? But it sounds kind of funny when you say, hey, I'm focusing on my gut health. It doesn't come off the lips very pretty. It doesn't sound super sexy, but if you really, really knew the power behind your gut and all the inner workings and the things that are impacted because, or if your gut is imbalanced, you would have a lot more confidence and conviction in telling your friends and family, I'm focusing on my gut health, right? Because when you focus on the bacteria in your gut, in your intestines, the trillions of bacteria, by the way, that live inside of you, you would be amazed because it's really a roadway. It's a super highway that connects your gut to your brain. The bacteria in your gut actually affects your brain, guys. And so that's the reason why we talk a lot about there being a gut-brain axis. We talk a lot about when people say, I've got a gut feeling, right? I have a sixth sense, I have a gut reaction. It's because your gut is literally and figuratively, it's your second brain, right? And so we want you to, if you have depression and anxiety, if you have ups and downs in your mood, we want you to know how you can help yourself with that naturally, right? Doesn't mean you have to get off of everything that you're already taking, but there is a natural path to healing and full body health and wellness. And Plexus is a tool to help you achieve that. So I really, really am always excited to share about these amazing products. So a lot of people ask, is Plexus keto or paleo friendly? All of those things are great. Yes, our products are keto and paleo friendly. But when you're doing keto, you are eating a lot of fats. I do want you guys to realize that you're eating a lot of fats and a lot of meats, and you're not getting a lot of the plant fibers that your gut bacteria really loves. And that is what makes them multiply. So I really want to encourage you, if you've gone down that path before, where maybe you've done keto and paleo, just think about the fact that incorporating fruits and veggies, and really honestly plant fibers in particular, that's so important and truly getting to the root cause, because the plant fibers is what your gut bacteria really loves. Okay. So I'm going to start off with our most popular product. It is our Plexus Slim. Okay. Well, first, before I even get started with the products, I'm going to go super fast once I get started with the product line. Before I even get started with the products, I really want you guys to know, because I said, I really want you to walk away from this call knowing how to confidently take your products to get optimal results. The main thing is this: when you start taking our products, it is super key that you do several things. One, that you take the products every single day. You don't miss a day. You don't skip a day. When I first started Plexus, I was not taking any supplements at all. The only things I'd ever taken was a prenatal vitamin. And at the time when I started Plexus, I wasn't pregnant. So I was taking nothing, right? So I was not used to supplementation. But I got used to it very quickly because I said, hey, if I'm going to invest money in these products and I'm going to be serious about changing my health and improving my health, I need to be at least consistent. That's the least I could do for my body, at least I could do for my pocketbook, right? So I started taking these products every day. What helped me to take these products every day is I sat them in front of me. So when I worked a day job as an assistant principal at the time, when I started Plexus 8 years ago, I would literally have my stuff, which you can see my desk right now. I would have my bag of Slim. I'd have my Slim stick sitting in my desk drawer. I would have my product, my ProBio 5 and my BioCleanse sitting on my desk, or they were in my purse. I would sit them in front of me. So it was very difficult for me to not take them because I was intentional about putting them in my line of sight. Okay. Now that I work from home full time and have for the past 7.5 years, I have those bad boys sitting on my counter. Anybody comes to my house, like, it's very obvious that I take Plexus because I have it all. It's like nicely packaged and everything. I have them in separate containers and all the things, but I have it sitting on my counter, y'all, because out of sight, out of mind, right? So sit them in front of you, get them in front of you every day. It will remind you to take them to get consistent. And then really get intentional about drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. Taking your products every day, drinking half your body weight in ounces of water is super, super key. And giving is really working with the products, right? Because this isn't a miracle pill. This is a tool, right? Also, pay attention to what you're putting in your body. When I first started Plexus, my vices were Dr. Pepper and French fries. And so guess what? When I started taking the products, I didn't necessarily just cold turkey stop eating spicy chicken sandwich meal deals at Wendy's, right? But when I realized, oh, wow, like I'm not really hungry. Guess what? I started paying attention to my body, and I stopped eating as much, right? And then obviously after a couple of weeks, I realized, well, this is dumb. Why am I putting these health products into my system and still eating spicy chicken sandwich meal deals? And so I stopped eating those altogether, and I figured out, I don't have a craving for it either, because I thought I would have a craving for it. The Dr. Pepper didn't have a craving for that anymore. Then I was still drinking Dr. Pepper. And when I did drink it after I'd been on the products for 2 or 3 weeks, the Dr. Pepper actually was too sweet for me. Okay. It literally changes your palate. It changes the way that you even start to respond to food, because that's the power of balancing your blood sugar. Okay. And who knew someone that wasn't necessarily had any, A1C or had been diagnosed with diabetes, I didn't know that I struggled with blood sugar imbalances, but guess what? All of us do. And so that is going to lead me right into us talking about our flagship product, which is Slim. So our pink drink is really, really amazing because it does so many different things. It helps in so many different areas. It's the reason why when people take it consistently, they get such amazing results. So our Plexus Slim, which is AKA also known as our pink drink, it is our flagship product. It was originally created for type 2 diabetics, and it's helped not only to balance blood sugar naturally with natural plant-based ingredients, but it also helps with leveling blood pressure, your blood pressure numbers, cholesterol levels, your triglycerides, which are your fat levels, and your lipid levels, okay? So drinking this little pink drink every day is essential, okay? We have 2 different types of Slim. We have our Slim MBA, which is our microbiome activating Slim. That's what MBA stands for. It specifically promotes good gut health. Okay, it's designed to grow more good gut microbes. And the problem with most of us that I'm going to talk about in just a second is most of us have an imbalance where we have more bad gut microbes than we do good gut microbes. And so the goal when you start these products is to flip that ratio. We want to have more good gut microbes than we do bad. So we want to flip it. Okay. Our Slim HC, this is HC because it stands for hunger control. Many of you will take this product, and many of you may have started out with this product. I still take it every day because I'm a foodie and I like to eat, because it is what is going to not only help to balance your blood sugar, but it's going to help with your blood pressure, cholesterol, all the things that Slim MBA also can do. However, it's going to also make you have a suppressed appetite. It's a bigger package than the Slim microbiome because it has more prebiotic fiber in it. And because it has more prebiotic fiber in it, it's going to help you feel more satiated. So you're going to get full faster. So if you're wanting to shed some weight and cravings, food, a lot of those things is kind of your nemesis, this is really going to help. Okay. So Slim MBA or Slim HC, you really can't go wrong with either one. I personally take Slim HC. Okay. It says on the back of the packaging 2 things, y'all. It says drink it before your meal. You can. But if you don't, it's okay. It's still going to be effective regardless of when you take it. So don't get caught up in all the fine details of what it says on the back of the packaging. That's the reason why I want every new person to join a call like this or listen to the recording, because you need to hear from the horse's mouth, someone who's been taking the products 8+ years, that honestly, it doesn't matter how you take the products, just do whatever works for you. The goal is just to be consistent and take it every day. So, you could take it midday, you could take it first thing in the morning, you could take it before a meal, you take it 30 minutes before a meal, you take it after you eat, doesn't really matter. Just take it every day. Okay. The other thing about the slim that it says on the back of packaging is it used to say back in the day, I don't know what it says now, that you can take up to 2 a day. And so some people, they read and they automatically think, oh, I'm just going to take 2 a day. Well, just keep in mind that if you take 2 a day, it could, and for many people, it helps to balance your blood sugar a lot faster. Okay. But it's not going to give you double the results. Also keep in mind that there's 30 stick packs in a bag. So if you take 2 a day, drink 2 a day, which you absolutely can, and it's super fine to do that. It's healthy to do that. It's not unhealthy to take more, to not take more than one. Just know that you're going to be out of your bag of slim in half the time, right? So it's not going to last you 30 days. It's only going to last you 15. So do what's best for you. Ask your sponsor, depending on what your number one goal is. If your number one goal is, hey, I just got to get my A1C in order, I got to get my blood sugar balance, then you may want to take 2 a day, okay, to jumpstart that. All right. But talk to your sponsor and help them, let them help you out. All right. And we'll have questions and answers at the end as well. So ProBio 5 is our other amazing game changer product. Our ProBio 5 is literally hands down the best probiotic on the market. I mean, people literally in Plexus have gone diamond, meaning the top of the company, simply with just ProBio 5. Like there's a lady years ago that all she did was sell ProBio 5, and she went to diamond selling just ProBio 5. It's crazy. And the reason why is because she literally was known as the fungus queen, because she got rid of her janky toenail with this ProBio 5. Okay. And the reason why this is so beneficial for people is because our probiotic is very different from any other probiotic on the market for 2 reasons. 1, it has digestive enzymes, and 2, it has an antifungal. Most probiotics, all probiotics on the market, their whole goal is to repopulate good gut bacteria. Okay. A lot of good gut bacteria gets killed off when you take a lot of steroids, when you take a lot of any dose of an antibiotic, it kills all the good and the bad gut bacteria in your system. When you drink a lot of alcohol, or just drink moderate alcohol, take birth control pills for extended period of time, pollution in the air, lots of environmental factors are key in helping to kind of destroy your gut microbiome. Okay. And the biggest one I forgot to mention is eating fake foods. This is what we constantly do. We don't eat real foods. We eat when you're eating something packaged, it means that you're putting foreign substances in your body every single day. Because the only way that you can keep foods on a shelf for a long period of time is for you to put crap in them, man-made stuff that makes it last, okay, makes it stay on the shelf and not go bad. And so it's really critical to understand that all of these things, most of us do because we live in Western culture. And this is how Westerners live, right? We eat all the things, we drink all the things, we put all the things on our skin, we do all these things that really damage our system. And then we wonder why we don't feel good starting in our 30s and 40s, even before then. Okay. And so our ProBio 5 is really getting to the root cause of a lot of people's health issues, because it's addressing that overgrowth of candida yeast that most of us have in our system. Okay. So there is a thing called candida. It's not a Plexus term. It's a real medical term. You can go look it up. Candida yeast overgrowth is actually a real diagnosis as well. But candida yeast is a very small amount of yeast. It's not good yeast, though. It's bad yeast that is supposed to be in your GI tract. It's supposed to be in your intestine. It's supposed to be in your system. Scientists say that candida yeast is in your system because it is for you to decompose when you die. Okay, so think about a tree in a forest, and think about when you go hiking with your family in the woods and you see a tree that's being taken over by mushrooms, by fungi. Okay. When you see a tree in the woods and it's being taken over by fungi, fungus, whatever term you want to use, what is going to happen to that tree eventually if it keeps getting overtaken by the fungus? What's going to happen to the tree? It's going to die. right? It's going to come right back down to the ground. And so essentially, y'all, I know it sounds morbid, but this essentially is what happens to our system when we ingest all the things, take all the things year after year to year. We start having all these mystery symptoms. And what happens is that candida yeast overtakes our system. And so it compromises our immune system. It compromises our immunity. It's the reason why COVID was such a beast for so many of us, because our immune systems were already very suppressed. Okay. We did not have strong immune systems, naturally strong immune systems, and we're supposed to, right? But because of all the damage that a lot of us in this country do to our bodies on a daily basis and not even really aware of it, this is why ProBio 5 is such a game changer for people in our community, because taking our ProBio 5 is different from just picking up even a medical grade probiotic at a health food store or one prescribed by your doctor, because most probiotics are simply replenishing good gut bacteria, but it's not killing off the bad stuff. When you kill off the bad stuff, i.e. the candida yeast, then you're actually getting your gut back in balance, and you're actually addressing the root cause of a lot of health issues. Because essentially the reason why candida yeast is the root cause of a lot of health issues is because your colon is supposed to be still trapped. Nothing's supposed to pass through the colon. Okay. But unfortunately, because of all the environmental factors I just named, eating fake food, birth control pills, alcohol, steroids, antibiotics, all the things, eventually that colon is going to start having little bitty holes in it. Okay. And those little bitty holes, it's like your colon gets perforated. Okay. And that's the reason why doctors call it intestinal permeability. Okay. So when your intestine or your colon, which is supposed to be a steel trap, nothing's supposed to pass through it, it starts getting little bitty holes like a sieve or like your grandmother's screen door. It's not like big Swiss cheese holes, y'all, but these little bitty holes that end up being, on the lining of your intestine of your colon or your colon. What ends up happening is that undigested food particles, toxins, all kinds of parasites, they end up seeping into your bloodstream. When they seep into your bloodstream, eventually what happens, and you don't even know this is happening, y'all. You're just going about your life, doing all the things, and, probably, incorporating a lot of these bad habits unknowingly, right? Just ignorant, ununderstanding. I was the same. Like, who eats spicy chicken sandwich meal deals 4 days a week? Like, this is crazy. What happens is eventually when those things start seeping into the bloodstream and it goes unaddressed and it goes untreated, what happens is your body will then turn into what's called leaky gut. Your gut will literally start leaking. Okay. The scientific term, doctors would call it intestinal permeability. So if you go to a doctor and they say you have leaky gut, which they're probably not, they're going to say you have intestinal permeability. We've got to do something to get your gut healed and repaired. They'll probably put you on a GAPS diet. They'll probably put you on some sort of really strict Candida yeast albicans diet, which is super difficult to do, honestly, for most people, because we don't eat the way that most people eat in the rest of the world, with a lot of fermented foods, kimchi, sauerkraut, all those things. Those things will heal and repair your gut, but you got to eat a lot of it, like in massive amounts. And most people aren't going to do that. And so the reason why ProBio 5, I'm sorry I'm talking about ProBio 5 so much, y'all, but it's just such a game changer. ProBio 5 is going to address it because it's going to heal and repair the gut, right? Taking only 2 is not going to heal to repair the gut, though. Taking 2 is the maintenance dose. So I need y'all to understand that when you first purchased the triplex or whatever product combo you bought, you probably didn't have 2 ProBio 5s in it. That's for a reason, because you're not supposed to start this. You're not supposed to start ProBio 5 fast. You've got to start and ease into it. But by month 2, y'all, if you know you've got some candida yeast issues, if you're identifying with anything that I've said, or if you're like, this may be part of my problem, let me ask my sponsor, ask them to send you, or just go Google it for yourself. Candida checklist, Candida quiz. Okay. Go take the quiz, go look at all of the candida yeast overgrowth symptoms. If you identify with 5 or more of those symptoms, that means you have a candida yeast overgrowth, which, by the way, don't be concerned. Most people are suffering from candida yeast overgrowth. They don't know it. So that means eventually you're going to need to purchase, which is why we always encourage people to start sharing with their friends, getting some accountability partners so they don't have to pay $200 a month for their supplements. They can get it for free. Super simple to do. And by the way, this month you get a whole $600 Remarkable 2 tablet. Didn't know what it was before a few months ago, but it sounds amazing and I want one, just by sharing with 6 friends. Okay. And you get paid on top of that. But this ProBio 5, you're going to need 2 bottles of it, because you're really going to need to take the loading dose eventually if you really want to focus on healing and repairing the gut. Okay. 4 Probio 5 is the loading dose. I take 3 every day. My youngest daughter, she's starting to have some flare-ups on her skin because my kids are just prone to eczema and they have asthma. Guess what? Started giving my youngest. I'm giving her 3. Okay. I'm hoping that will clear it up. This is super, super important though, y'all. It does get to the root. All of those outward manifestations that you see, if you've got dry scalp or dandruff, if you've got skin issues, if you've got halitosis, if you've got a lot of bloating and gas, all those things are outward manifestations of something that is happening in your gut. So you have to address the gut. So you could want to lose weight all day long, but if you're not addressing the gut, it's kind of your efforts are kind of futile. Does that make sense? Heal and repair the gut first, and then weight loss will come. Okay. It does take time. If you're expecting for this to be a quick fix, if you're expecting for it to happen overnight, you probably have started the wrong product line, because this takes time. This is truly a lifestyle change. Okay. So that's our Probio 5. Heals and repairs the gut. It repairs the imbalance in the gut. You should have 80-20, 80% good, 20% bad. Most of us are flip-flop. The goal is to get back in balance. Okay. BioCleanse is the other game changer product. All 3 of these products, Slim, Probio 5, and BioCleanse, make up our triplex. Our triplex is our absolutely the most popular combo and most loved combo that people stay on forever because it's a game changer. The BioCleanse is a companion product to the Probio 5, and it's a companion product to the Slim. They were all 3 created to work synergistically together. So it's really kind of silly to take one, but not all 3. Okay. So that's the reason why we always recommend triplex. Okay. The BioCleanse is really going to help to cleanse the gastrointestinal tract. Okay. A lot of people suffer from constipation. Yes, I talk about boo-boo on this call, so just get ready. If you eat 3 times a day, you should be eliminating or boo-booing, as my dad used to say, you should be boo-booing 3 times a day. Okay. Most people are not doing that. Most people are suffering in silence, and they don't even realize they're suffering because they think, because their doctor told them, oh, it's okay if you poop every couple of days. No, it's not. That is not normal. Just think, when you had your baby, if you have children, how many of you have kids? I had kids and I breastfed both of them for 2 years. Every time I breastfed my daughter, every single time, what happened? They eliminated. We changed that diaper, they pooped, we cleaned it up, right? So why is it that when we become adults, we think it's normal to go eat multiple meals and not go to the bathroom? It is normal. I mean, some people literally have stopped taking these products and are like, I boo-boo too much. That's a good thing. No, I'm serious. That's a good thing, y'all. It's a good thing to eliminate consistently and well. And when I say well, there is a difference between going and like you really get it out. Okay. That is what is going to get you well. A body that is burdened with toxic waste can never be well, y'all. It just can't. A body that has 5 to 25 pounds of toxic waste in their system, you cannot be healthy. It's not supposed to be sitting there. Okay. It's supposed to be eliminated. And so taking the Probio 5 without the BioCleanse is like cleaning your toilet and not flushing your toilet. It's disgusting, right? You don't want to, all the stuff that Probio 5 is breaking down, all that stuff that is killing off in your system, you want to get that junk out of your system. So you really have to be taking Probio 5 and BioCleanse together. Okay. And it is not a laxative, y'all. I have had so many people, I just posted about that today. It's like this or that. Have you ever read the book This or That, where it says, if you eat this, don't eat this, eat that. There's so many things out there. We think this is healthy, and so we eat this, but it's like the alternative is that other product. Well, if you know anyone who takes Miralax or some sort of laxative, they don't need to be taking Miralax. They need to be taking BioCleanse. Okay. A laxative is actually not good for you, as it makes your intestines contract unnaturally, and it pushes out your bowels, right? And you don't want to push your bowels out. Okay. This is a cleanse. BioCleanse is a cleanse that has tons of magnesium. So what it's going to do is it's going to draw water into your intestines and gently flush out those toxins and flush out the bad yeast that the Probio 5 has killed off, right? You do not want that sitting in your gut. So it is a game changer product. We could do a call just for testimonies for BioCleanse. And you saw people chime in with the BioCleanse, or like in the comments in the chat. Yes, BioCleanse is a game changer. It saved me. It is, y'all. It really, really is. You can literally start feeling lighter just by getting into a good rhythm with the BioCleanse. And what I want to really suggest to you guys is play with the BioCleanse. Some of you want to throw the baby out with the bathwater. Oh my gosh, I had the runs. Oh, I thought I was going to boo-boo myself, blah, blah, blah. You've got to play with BioCleanse. For some people, 2 BioCleanse works. For some people, 4 BioCleanse works. For some people, 6 BioCleanse works. You can take up to 6 a day, right? Some of you need to start with 6 to get, can you just take BioCleanse? Yeah, you can't just take BioCleanse, but after what I said, the whole breakdown I did about ProBio 5, you'd like, I don't know why you wouldn't take ProBio 5. So, but yes, I mean, honestly, guys, any of these products you technically could take alone. I mean, and nothing's going to happen, like nothing bad's going to happen to you. But I'm just trying to give you the scientific reasoning that these products were created to work synergistically together, right? So if you're going to invest in your health and invest in the products, invest in taking at least minimum 90 days, taking all 3 of them together so you can get the real benefit and real effect of what the products can do for you, right? So, but yes, you can take the BioCleanse by itself, though, Angie. So I don't know where I was. I can't remember, but oh well. Bottom line, BioCleanse, game changer. You definitely want your system to be eliminating properly, right? And the only way that happens for most people is truly getting enough levels of magnesium in your system. And most people, about 70–80% of the population, is deficient in magnesium. So even if you think you're regular, you still need BioCleanse because you still need to be getting good doses of vitamin C, good doses of bioflavonoids, and good amounts of magnesium, because your body does not naturally create and produce magnesium in your system. So you need to be supplementing to be getting that. Okay. Yes, the products work hand in hand, Tina. Thank you. So that is our triplex. Now, moving super quickly through the rest of them, because I spent a lot of time on the triplex. So we have another probiotic that is called VitalBiome. It is truly considered the happy pill. So 2 probiotics, ProBio 5, VitalBiome. A lot of people take both. Okay, I get some people in my family both every day. Okay. And VitalBiome is clinically proven to help with your cortisol levels. If your cortisol levels are through the roof, that means you're super stressed. It means that you are probably not winning in the happy department. And we want you winning in the happy department. So if you've got a lot of mood swings, if you've got a lot of issues with just taking, just feeling a lot of stress and anxiety and even depression, try VitalBiome. A lot of people take 1 a day. I've heard people getting the best results when they suffer from, like people that truly suffer from anxiety or depression. I've seen people get off of their anxiety and depression medication through taking VitalBiome, specifically a lot of people who take 2. Okay. So this is truly a chill pill. Okay. We also have our Mega X. Mega X and ProBio 5 were actually game changers for my daughter, y'all. She's almost 15 now, but I started the products when she was 6. And when she was 6, she had a severe asthma attack, was in the hospital for 3 days in ICU. It was terrifying. I mean, terrifying. And she also suffered with some focus issues in school. She was a good student, but she just was struggling, especially when she hit 3rd grade. You hit a testing year. In Texas, the testing year starts in 3rd grade. She just struggled. And so when she had the asthma attack and was in the hospital for 3 days is when I really started doing my research and really understanding that asthma is autoimmune, right? Yeah, she's almost 15, girl. She'll be 15 this summer, Willow. But when you take the Mega X and the ProBio 5, it starts to help with focus. It helps with attention. It helps with heart and brain health. So I started giving her both. Okay. I gave her the ProBio 5 initially because I knew it would help with brain fog. She would also really struggle waking up in the morning, be super moody, super, cranky and stuff. We'd be fighting to get her to school. And so all of those things got cleared up when I started giving her ProBio 5 and Mega X. And a lot of you may be asking, oh, they're good for kids. Well, I've been giving my kids since they were 3 and 6, so they're doing just fine. So I would say that, yes, they are good for kids. We do have a kids line, which I'm going to talk about very briefly, but they didn't have a kids line when my kids started 8 years ago. So this is all I could give them. So when I started giving them both of these, Mega X is for heart and brain health. It has omegas. It's a complete omega. It's also a plant-based omega. It's a plant-based omega, which is great because a lot of people, their doctors recommend that they take a fish oil and they say, go take omega-3, go take omega-6, go take omega-9. This is 3, 5, 7, 6, and 9. So it's a complete omega all in one capsule. And it's sourced from the ahi plant. Okay, so the omega doesn't come from a fish oil. It comes from a plant. And the reason why that's great is because when you take it, you're not going to have those fishy burps and the fishy aftertaste. Okay. So that is our Mega X, game changer for heart and brain health and focus, guys. Seriously. We do have a great multivitamin. It's X Factor and X Factor Plus. Some people prefer X Factor. Some people prefer X Factor Plus. X Factor Plus is a super potent multivitamin. It is super duper bioavailable, which means it's absorbable into your system. It is also, both of them, X Factor and X Factor Plus, have a patented aloe blend. And all that means is it allows for those deficient cells, for the vitamins and minerals that you take, the aloe allows it to stick to the deficient cells in your system. So a lot of people take multivitamins, they never feel a difference when they take it. X Factor and X Factor Plus are vitamins that if you don't take it, you will feel the difference. Okay. And so it's really, really awesome product to take because it actually allows and makes the other Plexus products, any other supplements that you take, more effective because it creates more absorbability or bioavailability. It means it absorbs into your system. So it's not just gonna take it and then it pass through your urine. It actually sticks to the deficient cells. The aloe acts as a taxi cab driver, okay? And so that patented aloe blend is really what makes our our multivitamin so different. A lot of people who are suffering from menopausal or premenopausal symptoms will take the X Factor Plus because it's clinically proven to help women with menopausal and premenopausal symptoms. So if you have night sweats and all the things happening, you're going through the change, X Factor Plus is for you. Just know if you take X Factor Plus, X Factor is not really like this. I haven't had that experience with X Factor, but X Factor Plus is so potent, y'all. You have to take it with a meal. If you try to take it on an empty stomach, you will probably feel nauseous, especially if you're smaller in frame. I know people that, they may be even a bigger frame and they sometimes feel nauseous taking X Factor Plus on an empty stomach. So please take this with food. But it is an absolute great multivitamin. Okay. We also have a product called Immune Plus. This came out right around COVID. It was an amazing product that came out right when the pandemic hit. And this is when everybody was taking all the things. I still take all the things, y'all, but people were taking the elderberry and all the things to build up your natural immunity. And it's all in one, right? Quercetin, elderberry, all these amazing things that you need to build your immune system up. And so everybody in my family takes it every single day, 2 a day. But a lot of people, they may incorporate it like right when cold and flu season starts, right? Or if you're getting ready to go out of town, or if you start feeling kind of that tickle in your throat, take some Immune Plus, you'll start to feel better. Okay. That's our Immune Plus. We do have a great weight loss line. Okay. So Slim is going to naturally help you to shed fat faster. It's designed to burn fat, not muscle. But we have a product called MetaBurn, and we also have a product called Block and Balance that blocks carbs and starches and the absorption of them. Amazing products. I rarely talk about those. I feel so bad that I don't even get to those. Balance also helps additionally with balancing your blood sugar. So if you really want to tackle blood sugar, Slim and Balance is the way to go for sure. But MetaBurn is a natural thermogenic. It's a fat burner. Okay. So it's also going to help with a lot of those stubborn areas. For us women, it's usually our thigh meat, some thighs rubbing together. That was me. That was my problem. That was my issue. And your tummy, that visceral fat in your tummy. And our guys and our girls suffer from that. Okay. A lot of visceral fat in your tummy. This is going to help. MetaBurn is a game changer. Just had a friend the other day. She posted about her before and after pretty often. Lost 60 pounds on Slim Probio 5 and MetaBurn. I mean, game changer. Okay. So MetaBurn is really, really great. It also helps with mood, because it has a natural ingredient called 5-HTP that is a natural mood enhancer. And so MetaBurn has lots of benefits. Okay. We also have our greens product. It is a fairly new product that came out less than a year ago. Greens is so good. It is amazing to put with your protein shake. I just started doing this about a month or two ago when one of our leaders on our team suggested it. And I was like, man, this is a great way to get a 2-in-1 in. So we have a great protein shake that's also a part of our weight loss line. It's called Plexus Lean. It's actually our product of the month this month. If you've never tried our lean, it's a protein shake that is packed with 24 vitamins and minerals. It has, yes, thank you, Miss Elnita. It has 15 grams of protein. A lot of people don't understand a part of getting into a good rhythm in order for you to lose weight is increasing your protein and getting your fiber in. And lean has both of those things. Okay. It's really, really great when you mix your lean in with a scoop of your greens. Your greens is going to help you get a lot of the superfoods that you don't eat, right? So many of us, we know we need to eat our greens. We know that we need to be juicing. We know we need to be eating tons of cauliflower and kale and broccoli and our spinach and our asparagus and all the things, right? But guys, I don't even eat that much. Like I do intermittent fasting, so I don't eat that much during the day. So there's no way that I could get the amount of fruits and veggies that I really need according to the food pyramid. Most of us, it's difficult for us to get that in. But the way that you can start getting more of it in is by getting these greens into your system, because it has a superfood blend that is convenient and it's also really good. I was really kind of afraid when the greens came out. So I'm like, powdered greens, I don't know, but it actually is yummy. But when you mix it in with your protein shake, it is just, you can't even really taste it, but it's good. Okay. So that's our greens. We also have a skincare line called Joyome. It's my favorite. My kids are on it. My kids have beautiful skin, do not suffer from any acne because I put them on Joyome pretty early on. It is an anti-aging, so I don't give my teenage daughter the PM serum, but I give her the AM and she loves it. Okay. This is really, really great because it's just a two-step system. You wash your face with anything. We do have a great cleanser, cranberry gel cleanser that's super affordable. You wash your face with that, and then you can put any sort of toner on. This is called Joyome. It's our skincare line. Okay. So you use the cleanser. It's like 16, 17 bucks, less than 20 bucks. You use the cleanser. Then I put a toner on my face. I use like witch hazel or whatever, just to kind of get all of the whatever residual residue was on my face even after I clean my face. Because cleaning your face, it's not totally cleaning it, because you still see stuff. Does anybody wash with a washcloth and you see kind of the extra stuff that's still in there? Like, oh, it didn't get everything off. So I use a witch hazel, like a toner, but you can use any toner. And then I put on the AM in the morning, wash my face at night, put a PM on at night. The other thing that really has helped with my skin, and it helps with bones and joints and all kinds of really great benefits, is our collagen product. Okay. This collagen is a powder. I put this in my coffee in the morning or when I break my fast. I also put it in my protein shake. So it's a game changer as well, with just anti-aging. Okay. And other benefits as well. We also have a kids line. It's called X Factor Kids. This is a chewable. It's a 2-in-1. So if you got kiddos that you're thinking can't swallow pills, I didn't have a choice. I had to get my kids to swallow pills early. So they started swallowing pills. Honestly, my little one, like a champ, she was 3. She started swallowing those pills. My oldest, she was 6 at the time I started Plexus. She was swallowing like I told you, the Probio 5 and the Mega X. So don't sleep on your kids. Don't just assume they can't. All of our capsules, they float in your mouth. Like they float in water is what I'm saying. So they're not like, y'all, have you ever taken like sticky pills? Like they get stuck in your throat, like big horse zinc tablets and stuff like that. That's not any of our capsules. None of our pills are like that. Okay. So they're pretty easy to get down. So our Mega X, if your kids just absolutely cannot do it, or you just feel like they're too young to, and you don't want to give them a capsule, this is it. Okay. It's a chewable. It's a tropical punch flavor. It's no artificial sweeteners, no red dyes, all the things that a lot of the stuff that you get over the counter has, that actually contributes to our kids suffering from attention deficit and ADHD. And it's like, we're putting stuff into our kids' system that we know is not helpful, but then we wonder why our kids are not like focused in school. And so this is very, very beneficial. It's a 2-in-1, meaning it's a probiotic and it's a multivitamin combined. So you're killing two birds with one stone. We also have a microbiome, a Mega Kids microbiome drink. It's going to give your kids a ton of all the fruits and veggies that we know our kids are not eating. It comes in a drink. Okay. So it's kind of like our kids' pink drink. Okay. We also have a product called Hydrate. It's amazing for replenishing electrolytes. A lot of you, if you've had COVID, if you get sick and you're like dehydrated, you know you need to get these electrolytes in your system, or you have a stomach bug or whatever. Hydrate is great. This is a blueberry acai flavor. It's really great also to mix with your Slim, mix with your Active, mix with all the things. Almost forgot to talk about Active. Hands down, one of my favorite products. I never miss a day of this stuff. Our Active is great. It comes in 3 flavors: pineapple, lemongrass, starfruit guava, my absolute favorite, and peach mango, which I'm holding up. This is a product that helps to increase your nitric oxide levels. It's going to help with energy. It's going to help with focus. It's not going to give you the jitters. If you know anyone that's taking Bang, Monster drinks, 5-hour energies, you got college students that are trying to do all-nighters, you've got people that do shift work, they absolutely need to be introduced to Active. It is so good. It mixes well with all of our drinks, and it's truly, truly beneficial in so many other ways, particularly in the area of increasing your natural nitric oxide levels that tend to decrease after the age of 40. So I feel like I've been talking so fast and so like crazy. I'm going to stop and breathe, and I'm going to let Elnita finish us out with talking about our pain management line, y'all. That's our last and final category of products. But when I tell you, these are probably the best products in our product line, and people sleep on them and don't know anything about them. And so I have to talk about them every single time. Take it away, Miss Elnita.
Okay, thank you, Robin. I love, love, love talking about the pain management line. So first we have the Ease Cream. I don't know if you could see that. And we also have the Ease capsules. And so these products help with inflammation. They help with joint pain, muscle pain, headaches, cramps, arthritis, asthma, fibromyalgia, you name it. It helps with any kind of inflammation. It has turmeric extract in it. It has New Zealand green mussel extract powder. It has bromelain and serrapeptate, which is an enzyme. So it helps, like I said, with inflammation. It helps to regenerate your joints and your tissues. It supports gut health, and it's good for your liver. It won't damage your liver, and it won't hurt your stomach like aspirin and Advil, Tylenol, any acetaminophenes. So it works at the cellular level. So with the capsules, you can take a loading dose, which is like 8 or 9, I think 8, but I think some charts say 8, some say 9, but you could take
We're getting a lot of feedback. I think you're moving or something that's kind of scratching up the sound.
Oh, okay. I'll try not to do that too much. Okay, you can take 8, like 2 in the morning, 2 at noon, 2 mid-evening, and 2 at night. The cream, you can put it on a sore muscle, an achy place, and it works right away. You can feel it. You know, it's very, very good for aching muscles. It also has, in the cream, it also has witch hazel in it. So it can help with blood clots, vicarious veins, your veins that, pop out. And it's just really good for your body. My all-time favorite pain management, because I know how valuable this is Nerve. Nerve is my all-time favorite because it has B12, B6, B complex, and folate in it, which my kids' neurologist had said, you need these to help if you have any kind of nerve damage. So they have MS, both of them, but this has really been a game changer. So in Nerve, it has, it's specially formulated with that B12 that helps to regenerate your nerve cells. So it can help increase blood flow and circulation. It has it has horse chestnut seed extract in it. It has butcher's broom root powder in it, and it helps to regenerate if your nerve is damaged, and it helps to promote healthy nerve cells. So I love it so much. It can help you with any autoimmune diseases and especially inflammation and nerve issues. So I'm gonna turn it back over to you, Robin. That's our pain management line.
Thank you so much, Alnita. I love how you explain our pain management line. And yes, we don't talk a lot about it helping with varicose veins, but there is a testimony, I think, on Made for More and on Journey to Health and Happiness, where this woman had her veins were popping out of her hands, and she just looked like she was aging a lot faster than she should have been. And she started taking some of our pain management products that really help with varicose veins at ease, and she started to see that inflammation going down. And so there's so many benefits of all of our products. I highly encourage you to take a look at something new every month. Look at our product of the month. That's a great way to start, honestly, because we have a program called Perks where you can basically start earning rewards towards free product credits every time you have a subscription that goes through. So whenever your subscription goes through, which is why I always recommend people set up a subscription and control your subscription, or have your sponsor control your subscription for you. So you can take away or add things as you need to, but always keep one in place, because every time you have a full $100 order go through, you get Perks points. So if you have a month that maybe you're not going to place a full $100 order, I recommend you save up until the month that you're going to have a full order. Most people should have a full order every month if they're committing 90 days, because guess what? The triplex is a full order. Okay. When I say full, it means what qualifies you to get those Perks credits. And so as soon as you got started with Plexus, you got 250 Perks points just for signing up. Okay. That's $25 towards free product. After the second and third month, you have enough to get a full size bottle of pretty much anything except for our Joy-Own products. Okay. So you can get a full bottle of our X Factor Plus, a full thing of our Lean, which is our protein shake. But try that out. And you also get extra points when you order the product of the month. You put that in your subscription. So this month it is our Lean. It's our whey protein that's actually set up this month for you to get extra Perks points. So guess what? I don't necessarily need Lean because I still have some of my Snickerdoodle left when Snickerdoodle came out, but I'm going to add that to my subscription because I want to get those Perks points. And so any little bit helps. I know I'm a bargain shopper and I like to get the biggest bang for my buck. So I encourage you to ask your sponsor too about our Perks program. I want to open it up for just 1 or 2 minutes. If anybody has any questions, I want to make sure that everybody feels confident getting off of this call, knowing exactly what they need to be taking, exactly how to get consistent, and really any questions that you may have if you're wanting to introduce these products to someone else. Anybody have any questions?
I have a question, Robin. You mentioned about the when you're taking the Pro 5 and the Bio Cleanse, because you were getting ready to state some people have to take more, but then I think you got distracted. But what is the recommended dose for someone that's just starting out? 1 Pro 5 and 2 Bio Cleanse, or 3 Bio Cleanse?
It really is going to depend on the person. So I have everybody that starts out with me personally, I have them taking BioCleanse first. I have them get up to a place in the BioCleanse where, and that doesn't mean this is the only way to do it. It's just the way I do it. I have them start out with the BioCleanse. I don't have them incorporate ProBio 5 until at least the second or third week that they're starting to take the product, because I want them to get in a really healthy rhythm of their elimination system. So I have them start with BioCleanse. I have them start with 1 BioCleanse, then up to 2, up to 3, and they need to keep upping it up to 6 a day until they start having healthy poops 2 to 3 times a day. So if they eat 2 times a day, they need to be pooping 3 times a day. If they eat 3 times a day, they need to be pooping 3 times a day. Then after they get to a place where they're like, okay, I've got a healthy rhythm of this, and it's probably not the second or third week. That's not true. I'll probably have them start incorporating 1 ProBio 5 after probably the first week and a half. So I try to get them in a healthy rhythm of their BioCleanse with their pink drink. And then by around week 2, I will have them incorporating ProBio 5. I have them start with ProBio 5, just 1, because you want them easing into that. Then I have them ease into 2. Most of the time, people don't have a lot of die-off symptoms. Die-off is a thing. I do want to address that. So thank you for asking this question, Janie. Die-off basically means that your body is responding to your body trying to heal and repair itself. Okay, healing and repairing of the gut. And so this is very normal. A lot of people want to throw the baby out in the bathwater too when they start feeling like, I'm starting to feel kind of crappy. Like I feel more tired, I feel more bloated, I feel, more fatigued, whatever. They want to then think that it's something wrong with the products, but what it's actually doing, it's communicating to them, hey, I'm doing something in your system. I'm doing something in your gut. This is a good thing. You want to stick with it and you want to play around with it. If you start feeling like really bad, like almost like you're getting sick or having die-off symptoms, which you can look that up. It's on all of our pages. Just start to die off in any of our pages. You'll start to see some of the die-off or Herxheimer reactions. It's a scientific term. If you have die-off symptoms, you have 1 or 2 things you could do. You could either stick with it and stick with the 2 ProBio 5 that you're taking or the 3 ProBio 5 that you're taking and push through, right? Some people do that and then they start feeling amazing after a week or 2. Even when they feel crummy in the beginning, they're going to start feeling amazing because what they're doing is they're addressing the gut, right? Or you could back down and kind of back down until you stop feeling crummy and then ease your way back in. Either method works, but I definitely think that you've got to start with the BioCleanse in your Slim and then start with the ProBio 5 after. I just like getting people really comfortable with their elimination first and then start addressing the gut repair. Does that make sense, Janie? Did it answer your question, sweetie? I'm sorry. It did? Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, Tina says she's excited about her product comes on Thursday. I can't wait either, Tina. Tina, who signed you up? I love your energy.
Jason Brown.
Jason. Yes, you've got a great sponsor, my friend. A great sponsor. He's going to get you tight and right. Anything you want to do health-wise, he's going to get you there. So just stick with him. He's one of the most consistent people on our team and he knows what he's doing. So you're in good hands, Tina. I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for hopping on the call tonight.
Real quick, Robin, when you were talking about the probiotic and us having leaky gut and you gave a diagnosis that some of the doctors call it, what was that again?
Intestinal permeability. So when your intestines, okay, so leaky gut is like just kind of the layman's term, right? Your gut is leaking, right? But if you say that to your doctor, they maybe look at you like sideways because their scientific term that they use is called intestinal permeability because it means your intestines have been permeated with little bitty holes. Does that make sense? Yep. Intestinal permeability. So you can, if you Google that, or if you Google leaky gut, y'all, you'll find all this information regardless of what verbiage you use. This is all semantics. Fungi, fungus, candida yeast, intestinal permeability, leaky gut, candida yeast overgrowth, candida albicans. All of these terms are interchangeable, but there's thousands and thousands of documents and articles on this stuff, y'all. It's really fascinating. When I first started Plexus, I was so intrigued by all these things that I was completely ignorant about. I didn't know anything about candida. I didn't know anything about healing and repairing your gut. I knew nothing about probiotics. I mean, I was completely green, completely ignorant, just didn't know anything. And now, I mean, I feel like I could go into any doctor's office and school them on something because of all the things that I've learned through this health and wellness journey and really how to take control of your own personal health and be your own best health advocate. So be your own best health advocate, guys. If your doctor's constantly trying to throw another prescription at you, go look at some alternative options. There's so many natural ways to heal yourself. God created our bodies to heal themselves, right? Our bodies are created to naturally heal itself. And things that come from the earth, they come from the earth for a reason because that's what God intended for us to really be putting in our bodies. So I hope you guys have enjoyed a little bit of this call. I know I was talking 50 miles a minute, but I always try to get as much in as I can because I love for new people to walk away informed and really empowered to take their health to the next level. So you guys have a great rest of your night and God bless you guys. Bye, everybody.
I really appreciated it. Thank you, Robin.
Oh, you're
Thank
so
you.
welcome, Tina. Can't wait to see your results, dear. Post about them, okay? Let me know.
I sure will. Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you, Robin.
Good night.
Hi, thank you, guys.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.